Welcome to another educational video about screen printing by Catspit Productions. Today's video is a quick tip video, quick tips for screen printing. I wanted to give you some tips and advice on how to cure Plastisol inks for t-shirts. Okay, and one of the most common things to be used in the shop to check your temperature of the Plastisol ink on your t-shirt is the temperature gun. Now, I know I showed you one in a different video, the dryer video, where we showed you the belt oven, and I had a smaller heat gun. But I wanted to show you this one because this is the kind of gun that's going to be a little bit more reliable and a little bit more consistent in that it has a laser pointer. Okay, and that's exactly what it is. It's a laser pointer. Okay, this is not a laser temperature gun. It's actually an infrared spot meter. You'll notice there's a laser light and also this other hole here, which is the infrared spot meter. Okay, and what that means is that much like in photography where you have a spot meter for light, what the meter does is it focuses in on a particular degree point of its range of view, its field of view. Okay, so when we point this over here, the infrared meter is actually focusing on the point of the laser. That's where the infrared meter is taking its reading from. Okay, so that's important to note. The laser thing is just there for pointing. It's not the meter. These are not laser meter guns. It's an infrared meter. And it's taking a reading of the infrared radiation, right? So it's measuring how much heat radiation is coming off of the surface. So this particular gun has the screen on the back so that when you're pointing it in the oven chamber and you have the laser pointer at your specific ink, at your print, you can look at the back of the gun and read it. It's very convenient. That's nice. Now, the point is for curing Plastisol inks, it's not so much. Most of them seem to cure at a range of 320 degrees to 340 degrees. And it's not necessarily about, okay, 320 degrees for so many minutes. What it is we need to get the entire ink layer. That means whatever you printed on the shirt's surface, the entire layer of that ink has to reach 330 degrees, or whatever specific number it is for your specific ink. Remember, it's always important to check with your manufacturer to know what the cure temperature is of your ink, because with screen printing textiles, it is a critical point that your ink is cured properly, because if it's not, it will wash out. Okay? So, another thing to talk about with these temperature guns is that it is possible for them to vary a little bit in their accuracy. So, one way to double check or, kind of check that, as checks and balances, so to speak, you can buy little temperature test strips. Okay, and what it is it's a little paper test strip that has chemicals in it that will turn dark or turn colors upon their exposure to heat or particular heat. So it'll have a range of numbers on it, like 300, 320, 330, 340, 350, right? And then for each of those numbers, when you run that little test strip through the oven, it will get black or dark, or the color will change on the particular number that it's showing that your oven reached that temperature. Okay, so you can use those paper temperature strips to back up or test the accuracy of your temperature gun. Okay, and those paper strips have been used in the industry for numerous years. They've been around a long time, so I would think that they're pretty accurate and pretty safe, and it's a good standard to judge your temperature gun by. Okay, so that's it. I think that's it. You want to make sure that your inks are cured with textiles, because unlike any other part of the printing industry, screen printing, when you're printing on metals or you're printing on plastic or you're printing on objects that do not get laundered, it's just, it's really not as critical unless you know that something's going to be rubbing on the part or something like that. T-shirts are critical, man, because you print on them and you know that that person's going to wash that shirt over and over and over and over again. So if it starts to wash out or if something starts happening, that can reflect upon your professionality, your professionalism. Professionality, is that a word? I don't know. But your professionalism, you know, so you want to make sure that your T-shirts are cured. All right? That's it for today. Thanks a lot for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Make sure you stop by the website, check out all the cool articles and information about screen printing, and take advantage of the print supplies page that I have now, where you can get discounts on screen printing supplies using a CatSpit code. It's cool stuff. All right, thanks a lot for watching. If you like what you see, please subscribe.